Hello, everybody. Today I would like to tell you about a short conversation between two people, the man and the woman. The woman said they had reviewed the man cover letter and resumed, and they had decided that we was good candidate for a position in their firm, and she wanted to know if he could come by for an interview last Friday. The man was surprised by that. He commented that were perfect. He was free all day long, and he wanted to know what time he should come in and approximately how long it would take. The woman replied to him, the preli- preliminary interview would be at 10 in the morning. It usually took 20 minutes. However, as she said, he might be called back for a final interview. That could be on the Monday. The man agreed with her, and he commented he would be seeing you Friday morning. And the conversation too, the woman wanted to confirm the man. Uh, Now the old bakery down the street. She said she had heard that it was going to be closing down soon. The man commented it was sad. Uh, the shop was old and operated by a elderly married couple. Then it could probably become a coffee shop chain. The woman commented it was a shame that it was so hard for a small family-owned business to stay profitable those days. She thought there had to be something they could do. The man said that they would stage for a fundraiser for the bakery. He, would, he wondered who'd know, and he commented she would keep it open. Conversation 3. The man got the woman attention. She said he could possibly his daughter as medication. He wanted to know next to how long she had been showing symptoms. The woman replied to him she had started coughing a lot the morning before, and by the afternoon she said she had been running a high fever. She wanted to know if she thought it was serious. The man thought she would be fine. He commented, of course it was common. Um, the man thought she would be fine. He commented, colds were common among children, especially at this time of year. He could give her some medicine to the throat and the coach, and he wanted to know her son has any al- allergies. The woman replied to him she wasn't allergic, allergic, allergic to anything, at least not the that she was aware of. Conversation 4. The woman said hello to the man. She said she had come to ask if he had time to talk about the design for the new logo that he has submitted the week before. The man was sorry about that because he hadn't gotten it right then. He commented there was an important meeting and he had to be at in the few minutes. It's good time all morning, the woman said. Um, she had wanted to know. if the man thought her design was interesting or if he wanted him to make candy chains. The man started stopping by his office before she go home that evening. He said they could talk about it then. Conversation 5. The man said he was going to arrange a meeting discuss the news office recycling policing. The woman commented she hadn't heard anything about that. She started crying. The man agreed with her. However, she said they were going through far too much copy paper. He commented uh, he was afraid it was being wasted. A number of people here were also narrating to put newspaper in the recycle bins. The woman commented that was true. If they told them to be more aware of the problem, he thought they would start conserving more paper. Conversation 6. The man got the woman's attention. He said she had asked him to drop off those level files at the courthouse that afternoon, but he had never been there before, so he wanted to know what the best way to get there. The woman replied to him, if he drove, it was pretty easy to find, although traffic were but then, but then, sure, potentially, but at that time of day, the total area was crowded and a lot of people were caught on their lunch breaks. The man wanted to know if the public transportation would be there quickly subway or bus. The woman gave $20 to him and she started catching a cab. Conversation 7. The woman said hello to the man and she introduced that was Miranda Pilar from Oak Hill High School and his son Peter was in her English class. Uh, Uh, she was calling because she would like to meet with him sometime and talk about his own acad- academic performance. The man replied to her he had to know there had been a problem. He asked if his son was doing poorly. The woman disagreed with him because his son was doing well, so she thought his son might be eligible to enter an advanced curriculum for gift students. Before I recommend his son, she needed approval from his parents. The man was surprised by that. He said he would let his wife know that his woman had called, and they would call the woman back to schedule an appointment. Conversation 8. The man said to the woman he wanted to buy a space heater for the bathroom. He thought it could be keep them warm in the winter and reduce their power bills. The woman thought there was not enough room in the bedroom for spy heater and she was worried it would make the air today dry. The man thought They bought a new model that was making them much smaller those days, and they had already got the humidifier, diaphragm, diaphragm, humidifier. The woman guessed it was worth a fee, and she hoped he was right about the power bill because they had been paying far too much. Even since the weather became cold. Conversation 9. The man said hello to the woman and he said they had just received her shipment of a limited edition Portuguese lions and they had been extremely impressed with a craftsmanship. They were very confident the products would sell it in their store, though they were wondering if she could make another 20 unit, unit by mine. The woman was very glad because the man had been satisfied with their shipment. About 20 units by mine was very big order and she thought we couldn't have her thus outdone by mine. They could get at the least a month to have her thus outdone. The man replied to her he could assure that she could be very well compensated, com- compensated if she could have her or 20 units done by mine, they could cover all shipping costs as well. The woman thought that was tempting offer if the shipping by air that would stretch away a bit of the curtain, but she thought that wouldn't be enough. She would contact the factory and see if they could also are part of the contract with another company, perhaps even hire more workers. She would phone her pupil and he haven't answered for him past Tuesday. Conversation 10. The man got the woman's attention and he wanted to know where he could find mustard. The woman replied to him, "Square in aisle 5, buns and bread was in aisle 10. If he was planning his summer cookout, she suggested checking on their shelf at the butcher counter. Hamburger patties was on sale. The man wanted to know where he could find steak because uh, his wife asked him to pick up some steak for dinner. The woman commented some price of the steak was on sale, so she could ask which on when you was there. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.